Here in this final part of the screencast, we'll cover revision assignments as well as some of the bonus features of Turnitin.com. Um, a revision assignment was originally meant to attach itself to a paper assignment and allow students to submit multiple drafts without overwriting the original work and without checking similarity against the student's own paper. So they have eliminated that feature on the browser. But the way to replicate a revision assignment is to create a new assignment, title it as the revision to that assignment, and then change the submission options to no repository. So that will prevent the student's own essay from being plagiarized. The student will not be plagiarizing themselves. So this is the way if you want students to submit multiple versions of the same essay. The browser dashboard has some additional features that are not available in Schoology, some of the back-end setup features, and we'll also talk about Draft Coach. So in the browser, you have this top menu with some information. We don't really use the gradebook within Turnitin.com, but something very important is the libraries. And the library is where you can see all the assignments you've created, manage your quick marks, manage your rubrics, and manage the peer mark questions. So a lot of the setup you'll want to do within the browser library. So I'll actually demo what that looks like in the browser right now. So here I am in Turnitin.com, and you can open any section and you'll see all of these options here at the top menu. You're going to open your libraries, and here is where you'll see your list of assignments, your quick mark manager. So here you can see they fill in. These are just some of the common ones. These are open in the feedback studio. If you, instead of writing all the common mistakes yourself, you can just drag these little canned comments right into the essay, like citation needed or spelling errors. You can also create your own by adding the plus sign here. So perhaps it's a common comment you make about a particular essay type. You can create your own quick marks. You can also create your own rubrics. So this takes a little bit of advanced work. They have these standard ones that you can select from as you're assigning any essay, or you can create your new rubric. So that is something to play around with. And then peer mark questions, this is something you definitely want to set up. You might set up a library for different writing types that you commonly assign. And all you're doing is adding a question, whether you want it to be copied from an existing library, a free response, or a scale. So in free response, you type your question here. Perhaps you're requesting a minimum answer length, so perhaps at least 10 words, 20 words that a student must provide feedback on, and then you're adding that in. Or you can, let's go back, we can add a question as a scale, so sort of more of a ranking question, and you can have the scale from 1 through, or 2 through 5 actually, and then you can label what is a 1 equal, what does a 5 equal. So it could be a value such as not present or clear and effective. So that is the library portion of Turnitin.com, and again, you have to set these things up within the Turnitin.com website. And finally, we have a new feature to Turnitin.com called Draft Coach. So this has come with our premium version, and Draft Coach is actually for students, and it is already pushed out to them in their Google Docs. It appears under the add-on menu for students and you as well as a teacher. So you can have the students run this program as they finish up their essays. And there are various features. It helps students correct their grammar. It gives them an option to check the similarity up to 3 times before submitting to you to make sure that they are not plagiarizing. And it has some recommendations for improving the clarity of their citations. So I highly recommend watching this very short YouTube video that details how Draft Coach works and just testing it out for yourself within the Google Doc add-on. So thank you so much. Please let me know if you have any questions. Good luck with the Schoology and Turnitin integration, and make sure you're reaching out for assistance to myself or your DLCs for additional support.